Hey guys, welcome to HunterBBQ live streams. Today's I play this AOZ Origins, and now just continue my progress of my main account after restart about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. So I think this is my third week on this account progress. So I just want to give a very quick update. Now we are currently top one alliance. I'm on power ranking about rank top 10. So you can see our nation's ranking. I currently on top 10. Just about 3 weeks on this account. I think I'm doing quite good. So basically 10 and 9 is not very far apart. So basically I can go to 9, but no point to do that without any reasons. But the best thing is that I joined one of the best alliance from the start. I doesn't really know which is the best alliance. I think from the start, RGN supposed to be the top one alliance, but now they're ranking on top 4. And I did join the third alliance, Godly Power. But somehow I leave them and then I joined to this Death alliance. Now currently they are top 1. So at some point, I might also know how to find the best allies to join and of course to enjoy my game. Now everyone try to do their missions, quests to kill those dinosaurs on the map. Of course, this is a special missions events. So you can see we are trying to kill these events and get some rewards for our alliance. You can see alliance kill rewards. Currently we are having 17. We need 40. So everyone will get the same rewards. Besides that, killing the dinosaur individually, you will get rewards. So that's quite nice. So you can see everyone just try to set up their rally. So I did set up my rally and then going to kill the dinosaur about 40 seconds. So that's the things. So let's check my base just to make sure that I have progress. So you can see everything is trying to train, moving. Nothing is really idle there, not to waste any time. Even my city wall, I research all of the turrets and machine gun, everything that I can be research. I research them. Hello. My garage, of course, I try to research all of them as well. Currently my main hall is about to 20 level, but I just didn't have the enough rush to rush those 20 hours away. But that's fine because I should be proud of what I try to do for my account. I'm currently on top 10 based on the power ranking, and then but the best thing is that I joined the top 1 alliance. I really like to work on those top 1 alliance. And one of the best news today is that we got the opening of the city. Okay, I think there's something wrong with my zoom out. So let me try to do it correctly this time. So I can go to the map that I want to show. Alright, so now it's zooming out. So you can see this one actually is Washington City. So currently we captured that Washington City, and you can see our alliance name is on top of it. And this Washington City, once we capture, we have about 2 weeks time of shield protections. So this 2 weeks time is very safe. And of course, this will give us an additional 5% of building bonus speed and gathering 10%. Besides that, of course, we have a lot more of rewards that will be rewards to all those our alliance members and the fighter, of course. So this is one of the proud things that we did capture by 2 days. But of course, we have a very good leadership groups and reunions that working together. So not really having a big fight from the first opening. And you can see others cities buff also captured by others unions. So everyone is very peaceful by now, not any big war starting soon. even this alloy city also captured. So everyone's happy by the arrangement, I would say. So and one of the best thing I found from this game is that all of the players that try to lead the alliance, or those players that have experience, they are always very helpful. Anything you try to ask them, they always teach you, and to be what do you call that? It's like helpful. It's like very help. I mean, all the time respond to you with the correct answer instead of ask you to work it out yourself. And a lot of them is very care about all those new players, even though you doesn't have experience on this game, but you can learn it very quickly, I would say. So, and they are very team working. So when they try to work on something, they will always try to teach those members how to fight together, how to do the event together, how to win it together. And some of the events that can't really win all the time. So even though we have some of the top guy try to carry 1, 2, or 3 of the low members to do the events, so I think that is very warm and very good practice, I would say, because if all the top guys try to do the event at the same team, but all other members that is not on the top list, they will have difficulties to win the events. So that is one of the things I noticed is very good to have top members try to lead those average members to win the game together and get the best reward together. So I think from the previous map you can see not very crowded, but now you can see a lot of AUU, others AUT alliance is next to us, very crowded on this side. So basically no one is attacking them until the kill event started. And even the other side you can see we have a lot of VNMs and others alliance. And I noticed this game you can basically farm your own sub account, alternative account, or your farm account. We call it farm account. So basically you can do something like this. Let's say I want to assist. This is one of my teammates. Of course, you have to be the same alliance to do this. Otherwise, you can do the other way, but I will teach it later on. So you can basically send those. Like now, I want to send this food to my member so I can assist him. So after the tax of 49%, then he will receive half of it. Let's try to do that because just to show. So now I sending him resources. Let's say you have 10 of your farm account. So your farm account basically can keep on send resources to you because your farm account doesn't really need any protections or need any things to make them super strong or whatever. So you can have your farm account to keep on give you resources. Then of course you will farm faster than anyone's. But that is basically for those grounding free-to-play players to do that, because what you do more in the game, you will reward more. Others players that doesn't have resources but they still want to stay on top, basically they can trade that with monies. They can buy the resources, or they can also try to do this. But of course, if you must have a lot of efforts, like this base name called JD Farm, basically means someone else named JD. This is his farm, so he can share this farm to anyone, or he can use this farm to send resources to him, his own main account, so he doesn't need to buy a lot of resources, but he can keep up to anyone else. So besides send with assist to your alliance member, you can also attack those farm. Like now I try to attack and he will warn me these are friendly alliance. So if I attack him, basically I will just rob his alliance. I mean rob his resources. So that is how we can get the resources from our farm without having those tax on it, I would say. So let me try to heal back my troops so that I can continue to do the mission. Okay, I didn't have any troops to heal, so that's fine. So let's see this scout report. You can see this farm. Basically, this farm having about half of a millions in the base. So if I attack this farm, based on the farm level is only about 10 level, I'm on 19. So basically I have no pressure at all. I can just take all of his resources out. But we're not trying to do that unless you should always inform the farm owner that you need resources and get his approval, so he also understand what you try to do. If he try to share these resources to you, then he will do that. Otherwise, best is not trying to mess up with someone farm, because they're also working very hard to get their own rewards. So this is one of the way that for those free-to-plays to grind in the game and not going to pay anything, but you also can keep up with the most expensive thing in the game is the resources. Because once you are in the war, you always have to pay all those expensive resources to heal back your troops and purchase, train your troops, and then also keep up with those upgrade of your buildings. Everything is needed resources to keep up the progress. So I think this is very healthy, because even though the game know that you have a lot of farm in the same city as your main account, they are still allow you to do that, so you can continue to play the game. As long as you work it out, then you will have the same rewards as you are like the super pay to play, pay to win some account, something like that. But of course, it's not very easy job to do. But if you like the game and you think this is the way to overtake those pay to wins, you can do that. Because from the start, your farm will be very weak. So, and all those people upgrade from like level 1 to level 10 is about like 4 hours or 5 hours. It's not very hard. But until you are up to like 14 levels to 16 level, that will be very hard to up without those resources. So you will start to see those gap and those differences between you having farm and without the farm, or you just gathering resources on the map. Basically, when we gathering resources, we try to gathering within the towns inside our alliance territories, because that will give us additional gathering speed. So of course, anything is help, but alliance territories now is not cover a lot of places. But you can just go to the alliance buildings and go to alliance elite mine. Then you can see all the alliance having those elite mine. You can send your troops there to gather the resources. Those elite mine will give you the best gathering speed, the most fastest one. So that is one of the things that you should careful when you try to send. You should always look for the fastest gathering speed. But now I still continue to do this these events of this dinosaur, just to kill those T-Rex. After kill all those T-Rex, I will just try to progress my account furthermore. So just waiting for the Q event to start before I try to attack randomly, because that is not very nice without reasons. Because when you're not needed to attack someone, so why you want to do that, to start to say bully someone or try to make someone leave these nations and go to another nations, unless you have good reasons to do that. And you also try to waste your resources, because anytime you try to attack someone, you have to think about the resources you will lose about your troops. But if there is a war, there is a fight, there is a reason for doing the war, then you have to do that, because that is what the soldier and all those fighter needed for. Besides that, it's not very much needed. By now, everyone is trying to grind and level up as soon as possible to the top levels, and also try to max out their levels. If we try to check about this ranking. You can see the global rankings. The common city level currently, other server, they have 35, and I've seen about 40 level as well. So from our level up to 35 is very far away. That's how everyone try to work it out. And those are power ranking is also very far, 60 millions. I think this one is almost impossible to achieve by just free to play, because you can see the top 2 and top 3 and top 4. 3 of them is about 40 over millions power. So beside below of them is even lower than 40 millions. So 60 millions is 100% pay to win. But this is just a one guy. So if you have a strong alliance, basically you also can take him out. But everyone have to work smart and work together. Not trying to versus 1-to-1, because that is how that guy to have his own power and his own grinding to get that level now. But now you can see our nation is not very far away apart. You can see the top guy is very balanced by now. So let's say the top 3 guys is the same guy, but any other guy try to take them out is not very hard, as long as you have a good alliance and with a good war leader. They should lead you how to kill those big guy. But now our nation doesn't have anything to fight yet, so we just chill up and do our what do you call that, the missions by now. So until we finish the missions, I think should be fine. So let's give us some mobility. All right, so I just join it. Just try to kill those T-Rex. After finish it, basically this event you are limited to have a 10 attack, so that is not a huge thing you can do. I have another 6 remaining, so I have to continue to do that. It's not very time consumed. Basically you can just do 1 or 2, then you can go offline. But for someone of me like me that are very focused on the game, I'm basically a gamer. When I play the game, I can play about 4 hours or 6 hours, or maybe I can play up to 20 hours a day. When there's a big events and there's things that I need to do. Otherwise, I basically just leave the game opens and do the basic things. Then I just close them, because each time you can send the resources. Like this one is about 10 hours gathering. This one is about 6 hours. So basically you can just close the game about 5 to 6 hours. Then you open one time and send all your gathering truck out to gathering resources for you. Then you do not really need to worry about them. Once they're coming back, your phone definitely will get notifications. So you just send them out again. And you can see all those train troops also like 5 hours, 6 hours away. So basically it's like more than half day. So we do not really need to stay in the game just to monitor all those running clock, So it's very relaxed when there is no war. But of course, if we need some actions when the war is there, then everyone will start to be very busy. But I also like this game have a lot of events. You can see they're having all those events, and most of the events they're trying to give you additional resources that basically you do everything that is you do on daily basis. So like this one try to ask you to gather resources. Basically I already achieved 3 of the box, you can see. So you just do the same things, daily works. They also give you additional rewards, and those events is on the rotate. You can see all those events on the rotate time. They are not going to be expired and be gone forever. They are always on the cycle and then coming back. And like this event also give a lot of rewards, but I'm not going to finish all of the event, because some of the event I'm not able to finish all of them within the times, because some of them is meant for those higher levels people, so they will gain more events point. we are just a very new nations, about a 3 weeks nation, so most of the event we can't really finish off them. But some of the events that we are compete with the same nations, at least we are having some of the balance, because you're not fighting someone very strong. Everyone's on the same nations, so supposed to be okay. I also like the chat. So mostly all the members very friendly, and the translation of this game chat is very good as well. So anyone try to type with others languages, basically the translator will translate almost very accurate with those meaning and some grammar. So we will basically understand what they are talking about. But of course, you try to find your own nations group and alliance is much more fun, because sometimes you will be more understanding what they're talking about instead of just translate message. So until now, I quite enjoy the game because it's not really disturb what I try to do on my day-to-day basis. And you can see this our leader. She worked very hard to make us to become on the top 3 alliance, and continuously she also tried to lead the whole nations with the group of the nations. I mean any others alliance as well. So everyone is very working at the same time. No any big arguments, but we are expecting some of the big war starting anytime soon, when the Q1 is coming, and also some of the things that everyone try to conquer these nations. So once the nation is opening, I think everyone will start to think about that directions, and the real war will start, because now the leader main object, the very important building, is not opening yet. So once this is opening, I think 1 or 2 big allies, they will be try to capture it, and we might try to capture it with a fight or not, because we should also try to follow some of the rules. If our leader thinks that it's okay to rotate, then we will just give it up, but I don't think that is an option for now, since we are the top 1 alliance. Yeah, that's the only things that I'm thinking about. So I basically just waiting for this rally to move on, so we can try to finish this event, then I can start to do another things. But I try to enjoy this game is this one tower defense pod. So I still not clear this level 20, so maybe just have a quick look. So let's pause it, then we have more time to consider what to do. So now this 1, 2, 3, 4 trying to go into my base. So let's see how should I defend. So 100% I need to put something here. This one have to be rocket, because it's a cross route, so I can benefit on those crossing with my rockets. So level 4 should be okay. Then here we can do a slow tower, because once I upgrade it, it will power more on this and 2 road instead of one-sided. So I think this is very good for now. Then we can start to build some of the laser guns. So this laser gun will be focusing kill this main door, because mostly the first door is always coming out with those very big boss. So we want to kill all those big boss first before letting them to pass on. So we can mirror the build on here. So we were having this one here, so we should have one more here or here. I think here is good. Then can slow almost all the routes by now. Then going down to my base, I should cover both side routes, so I build one more here to slow down them as well. So this one can be level 3, this one can be up, but I can up that later on. So here I can put other rocket. So maybe here I can put a rocket. So basically this one is doing the same job as this one. Then here I can build the laser just to make sure that no no any zombie trying to pass through. So now let's see how's the result after my setup logic. So the second door start to opening. So you can see everything's supposed to be okay. Put some laser here, otherwise this slow tower become a little bit useless. Then here also opening. There also so something already passed through. I didn't see how they passed through that, but I just have a rough understanding this map. So now coming out from this tower defense, because I'm not trying to pass it now. I try to focus on this T-Rex events, just to make sure I did this T-Rex when our alliance members online. One of the best thing of this game, I also say that is the total online amount will show up on here, the green color. So we can see how many people, how many members online now. So instead of no member online, you try to talk with the air, but now you know that 10 members online, so you can start to ask them, you can do some rallies, do some events, or do some backup understanding. So we have a total of 57 member now. Max we can go up to 60. So when the big war, we might see 30 to 40 online peoples. Mostly we will see 30 to 40 when the time reset. Any other times, everyone try to on and off the game, because like I say, this game is not really time consumed. That's why we can just on it, send everything, then we can just close the game, wait for the resource, so wait for the notifications to ask you one of your things is done, then you can just come back and try to do your things. So this is what I try to update my account. So besides doing the event, basically I'm not very busy to do anything else. But if you are new to the game and new to the account, then you might be a little bit busy, because all the buildings build up time is very short. Like this one, about I can't see the time here, but I think the time is very about 1 hour, something like that. Because this game is not landscape mode, it's portrait mode, but I use this emulator somehow can make it up to the landscape mode, so not everything can be fit to the screen correctly, but I think now it's fine. As long the game is still moving, should be okay. So some of the guys talking about how they send the alliance gift to those hardworking members. Yeah, some of the members should be getting more of the rewards because they did more than others that are trying to keep farming and not really contribute a lot. For me, actually, I don't really need that rewards, because it's very small difference for me, because I keep on gathering resources. So the best is give any others members so they can grow up furthermore, and they can start to contribute and start to fight some of the real enemy. For those strong guys, basically we can just work ourselves out and try to be stay on the top. That's how the strong guys always should take care of our average members and let them be more comfortable and be more level ups. Then we can build a very strong alliance instead of the strong guys took everything out. Then the average guy can farm up and can be your support, because they're also weak and they can't get the things that to make them strong. Right, so we did this T-Rex kill, so we get some of the experience and some of the basic supply chests. So it's just an event, but of course we have to finish it, because nothing else to do other than just doing events and try to play some mini games and get more rewards. And the best thing is that we doesn't have any big war now until that the nations opens, because the nation will try to fight with other nations. So now we are trying to build a very strong nations. Once our nation is very strong, then other nations try to invade us. They will feel a little bit pressure and under stress. I think all other nations also working on the same path. They try to make their nation very strong, because let's see, when we go up to the map and we go up to the planet, you can see this is a very new planet now. Yeah, it's a new planet. You can see still have some 4 nations not opening yet. So until this 4 nation open up, then this nation is complete. Then we will have another new planet. Then this planet will start to have those planet war. So all the nations will start to fight along together and fight others as well. So we will be trying to work more than just one nation. We should also maybe try to work on others nation. You can see the panda hit on a few nations. So they are kind of a sign to saying that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of them is the same unions is possible. So 6 union is supposed to be very strong. Then you can see more panda head on their flag. So small nations they are conquering. Then you can see some of the mini cat. I think that's supposed to be tiger, but I think cat is more cute. Also try to work their way. Then you have a bear head, the head, some of the Japan's flag. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Korea flag we have 2. So you can see this planet is very what do you call that, strong from some of the unions, and some of the alliance already formed their unions. So this is how we should always prepare, instead of getting to the war game and just try to kill everyone that not understanding how the game is working. Then you might not win, because you might able to win one nations until the planet's war started or start to opening. Then you start to realize that basically you need more people than just killing them now, because the nation is not your final destinations. Winning the whole planet is the end game things. So you should always understanding how the game works and try to play the correct game. And of course, this game and other game having a very different play style. Then you should always work it out. If you are not sure, of course you can always ask, because there are always someone's very good with the game. That's how I also try to learn the game from others about this Age of Z origins, tower defense. Now I'm learning that also try to progress from the beginning until the mid game and until the late game and to the end game. So I will fully understand how this game works, how this game be fun. But I also see many way of this game can be free to play and grinding all the way. Because some of the people do not really like to spend even $1 to the game, but they really like to spend about 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day. That is very equally to some of the pay to wins if you can spend that kind of time to the game. But of course, you do not need to stay in the game for 8 hours. I mean, you can just log in, log out all the time with about 5 to 6 hours. Then basically you can manage everything from there already. So now I just waiting for someone to start the T-Rex again so I can join. I'm not sure anyone will try to start that, because my troops basically just get back to my base already. So let's ask anyone start the T-Rex ready. So I think not anyone start the T-Rex now, so maybe I try to do that now. So every others member can join. So I can set it 5 minutes, but I think I can set it about 10 minutes because sometimes 5 minutes is not very long, but sometimes it's very long. But if we are not fill up those empty rarely, then basically wasting more times and not able to kill the T-Rex because our level now is very low. The maximum level is level 4 T-Rex by now, and we need about 3 guys to kill it. So instantly we already have 2 guys. So by this amount of troops, basically we can kill the T-Rex already. But of course, the best is filled up 5 rally. So we also benefit more members for this same events instead of just going 1 or 2. Then other member can't do it alone. So, but 10 minutes is still very long. I should do 5 minutes, but I doesn't really sure there is some members ready for the events because I already asked, so no one really reply. So his member say he only got 1 left. So yeah, not a lot of member will talk, but I think that's very basic things. You can see now online members down to 9 since we have about 9 minutes. So let's play a little bit our defense. So I think I know how this level 20 start. From 1, 2, 3, then the 4 will start. So basically we just try to do this one and this one and this one. So we will slow yeah, basically we will slow them down. Then we can do yeah, we have to do this one because this one basically kill off those small things, then all the big things will coming in. So let's do all the laser gun. So on level 3 basically is very good enough. Then this one also do level 3, and this one do level 3. Yeah, okay. So until the final end, this one can do a level 2, this one can do a level 3. So you can see the courage level 2 and level 3. Basically I can cover another routes from there. So this one I can purchase the wrong one. Unfortunately I start. So this one should be a laser. So I'll do level 3. I can cover the other route as well. Of course level 4 is much more better, but I'm not going to focus on that yet. So this one, let's do a level 2 instead of Eason's slow down. So let's purchase all these laser first, so I'm not going to make a mistake. And I made a mistake. This one should be the slow tower instead of this laser gun. Okay, let's do this slow tower first, then laser gun. Yeah, okay, and this one is a rocket. So finally I didn't have any mistake. So we can put it a try. So we need this to be a level 3 unless this one is total waste. This one level 3 as well, otherwise it become a waste. So level 3. Alright, so let's do a ×4 until the third door opening. Then we'll try to slow it down just to make sure that it doesn't have a lot of mistake. So now I can slow a little bit down just to make sure this one have to be upgrade one more because the gap is too big off on those slow. we want to have almost a fully slow down. So I think this one have to be level 3, this one have to be level 3, then coverage more area. But the best thing is that having all those level 3 and level 4 laser gun, they are the main things to kill all those big boss. So let's get this to a level 3. And start to kill all those big guy. Do a ×2, a little bit quicker. This one let's become a level 3, so we can cover another road as well. So you can see the big boss try to having a cross road. That is not very good news for me because this road basically doesn't have a lot of defense. So you can see how they try to bypass my main defense here and try to go in. But mostly going the other side road is the big boss, but this small dog somehow got one miss out. So I think I spread out the kill too much. So this slow tower is important and this slow tower is important as well, but this gap is very hard to cover. So I just try to see which place I can build it to cover more coverage. So if I build like this, basically I can cover almost one stress. Then I can build this one here, then I can start to cover another one, then this one here, I cover another one. I think this something like this is much more better because this main road have to be slowed down with some level 2, level 2, level 2. So you can see the gap is closing, then this one become level 3, then we are almost close up. Alright, so this is the plan. So let's do the slow tower first. This one's supposed to be a level 3, and this one a level 2, and this one a level 2. So we close up this road, and we need this one. Just put it on level 1 first. So we need laser gun. Just let them to be a level 2. Then this one can be a rocket just to kill any small creeps on. I think level 3 is supposed to be okay. Something like that. Then we have a laser level 3, and then another laser level 3. Then we have all those laser gun. So this stress basically we must have all those laser because the big boss going to cross here is all those big boss. So let's do this time. This one have to be a level 3 to cover the other stress. So let's see, a level 3 basically can defend up as well because we slow down almost the whole stress. So we are almost doing good. So let's do this one level 3 so we can cover up the other road as well, and also cover this road as well. Alright, so now let's slow down and see if there are any mistake or not. So I have to build the slow here because now here start to have some problems, I would say. But we still need to invest to this main road because this side is not very heavy push yet, but this side is almost very heavy now. So we have to kill all those small dogs, not to let them pass. Okay, I think quite okay for now. But all those big boss and those small creeps, they also try to pass now. It's not very good news. Okay, at least make it done. So I can make this level 4 so we can cover the other side. Also kill any big boss coming here. So basically I can settle down this side. So now here come a big wave. So let's do the rocket here. on level 3, then also build some laser gun, because this stress starts to have some very serious problem coming in. So we have to kill this thing. Yeah, right. So that thing die. So this one can be a level 2, just to make sure that this stress is the coward. And we can have something else. Yeah, so let's build this laser here. You can just put this all on level 2. So you can see some of the big one also coming in. So definitely need this one to be a level 4, but as I have that enough resources to do, so we can do another 2 laser here, so we can fully utilize this slow tower as well. And this slow tower can be a level 2 to having more coverage. You can see these small things try to go in past, and these small things as well. But luckily I have a very strong laser. I'm supposed to take care of them. Yeah, take care of them already. So finally this one can be a level 4. Right, so it's time for those from a level 4. So let's this one be a level 4 first, just to cover this stress. Then this one need level 4 as well. So more and more small things try to pass. That is why I need rocket to kill all those small ones. So let's upgrade this rockets so I can kill those small ones here, because this stress basically I invest more mineral. But I also need to upgrade this one just to kill all those small ones. You can see the dog try to pass. It's very scary, because we are trying to pass this level perfectly. Not going to let anything pass. But this big giant things, I think I can't defend this level. Yeah, because like this one 100% they will pass, and all those small one as well. So basically it's fail, so I have to try again. Alright, so the rally is done. I also get some of the free rewards. So let's check the report. First we kill the T-Rex. So my ready need about a minute to come back, so I have to wait for them, then to start another T-Rex. Let's collect more rewards. So at this point of time, I can check a little bit more message. Alright, so I have to wait for the match to come back, so I can start to do another rally. I also try to check some of the message. Okay, so we're back to the game. Just check my things are very quick just now. I'll also at the same time wait for my rally to come back. So now let's check anyone do the so so was able to join this guy but late because the rally already move over. I think that's not a very big issue, so let's continue to do my T-Rex events. Another 4 to go. So let's do another 10 minutes to be safe, because wasn't sure any members will join, because you can see it's 10 people. Some of them already joined the first rally. My rally not sure whether will get filled it or not, but let's get back to the tower defense. I really like to play the tower defense mode. That is very interesting to crack the level. This one basically is not based on how strong your main level, because this one doesn't add anything to your based on your level. It's based on how you play this level. So as long as the level is unlocked, you will have 100% to win them, but you must figure out how you can win it, because you able to win it not means that you can win just simply play. You must have some kind of what do you call that, some kind of strategy so that you can win this game. So I think all the what do you call that, the slow tower will be set up on the correct place, just to make sure to slow down everything else. So this one can be a level 2, this one can be a level 2, this one can be level 2. Okay, so we doesn't want to spend too much money on those slow tower, but the rocket basically we need a little bit stronger one. So level 4. Here we need another here we need another level 4, because when here coming out it's a lot of small troops. Then we might need another rocket here just to make sure okay, now to kill all those small ones. So here let me set up another one on level 3, then one level 2 laser on there, and can set up all the laser here. Yeah, so basically we need to make them all to level 2, that will have a decent defense. Then we have more fun, then we can upgrade more of them later on. But now you can see I defend all those small ones very strong because of my 2 rocket towers. So let's make this one to level 3, so this one can start to tower on this route as well, and this one to level 3 as well. So not to let them idle there, not helping anything at all. So let's build this one as well. So as long as helping this lane and on their own lane, so you can see the other lane also start to have pressure, but I already start to have defense. That's why you have to be very worried that our one side, the other side might be very dangerous, but this side getting some small guy pass through. So I think I just playing it quick, in really focus on one side. I think this one doesn't really need it yet. Alright, so still need this one on level 3, this one on level 3. So we're not going to what do you call that, spend too much money on those rockets and make us unable to upgrade our laser gun. So now we have a decent laser here. So it's supposed to be okay. So let's do it until wave 3, then we can slow it down. Just to make sure it doesn't repeat the same mistake. Now it's on the wave 2, so almost there. We can go to yeah, a little bit slow down just to make sure it doesn't make a lot of mistake. So now it's on wave 3. It's supposed to be slow down. This one can upgrade one more level. Then put the laser gun here, so we can benefit from the slow tower instead of let them move slowly. That have nothing to kill them. So let's build up all those. I think this one should not be a laser. This one's supposed to be a rocket. But let's say fine for now. So since this one is a laser, then this one can be rocket, and this one can be rocket. Just to tally the things back. But you can have two small dog pass, one pass there. So instead of getting there, I should just focus here until that door is opening. Then we can focus on that door again. So I don't think the slow here is very needed. Yeah. So we can having more fun just to focus on the bottom side instead of the whole map. I think this one is much more better. Alright, so let's move on. This one is the rocket, and this one is rocket. So just put there, so I won't mistakenly build something else there. Right, so you can see at some point we are defending well, so let's slow it down just to make sure we're having everything correctly, but I don't think we can kill that. Alright, so still problems that I can't fix it yet. So I really have to focus on one side instead of focus on the whole map. Alright, I think okay, let's restart again. Just swap the tower a little bit different submissions. This one is rocket, this one is I don't think this one is this rocket is needed. Just put those two rocket there, so I can put here. So once this low is level 2 and level 3 can be covered there as well, so can be a laser. Just laser all the way. This one have to be slow. This one can be laser, and laser. This one laser and yeah, something like that. And this one rocket, this one is rocket. Okay, upgrades, and we can upgrade all those first, just to make sure our bottom side is very strong. Defend up. So let's upgrade this one to level 3, level 3, level 3, this one to level 3. Right, so we have a okay, so our rocket tower is not upgrading, so I have 100% we need to upgrade that. Right, so we have a decent rockets there, and we can start to upgrade our laser to have a decent level as well. So now it's on wave 3, so we have to slow it down just to make sure that knowing what is happening on the map instead of letting them do everything randomly that we have no idea. So let's do a level 2 so we can slow down even more and focus on, yeah. So we have to do a level 3 later on, but we have to focus on our tower. So let's make all those level 1 to become level 2 tower first. And this side is start to opening, so we have to power this side as well with our rocket towers. Otherwise, level 1 just too weak to kill those zombies trying to go into our base. Okay, so we are on wave 4. I think we are fine by now. So let's make all those slow down to become level 2 so we can slow down even more and make more damage to those zombies as well. And we can start to make all those level 2 laser tower to become a level 3. Yeah, something like that. We have a very strong on the bottom side, but the top side also having something defending, so not too weak also. We have to kill that bear and kill the small guys. So those big guys very tough to kill, but I think we still kill them. Alright, so let's do this. No, not really. Let's do this one to level 4 and this one to level 4, so coverage are much more better on the middle side and the both left and right side as well. So this side have to upgrade 3-3. I think, yeah. At least we have 3-3 here and 3-3 here, become more balanced to cover up all those small guys, and laser gun can take their job just to kill the big guy instead of worry about the small guy as well. Alright, so some of the small guys try to pass by, but they are unable to pass it. So let's do this one to a level 4 so we can cover another road as well. And this one too. So we are with number 5, so basically we are close to pass this level if we are not doing anything mistake right now. So let's make this one level 3 because this one currently is level 2 only. So I think more and more small guys try to pass. I make this one to level 3 so we can burn all the small guy better. I think the small guys still try to pass at some point. We have 1 pass and 2. So I think this one can be a level 3, 3, 3 so we can burn all those small guys. I think I'm doing very good job just now. So yeah, let's try one more time before we go out and play the T-Rex again. So all those laser here is very needed, and the rocket here is very good to have. So basically it's 3-3. Basically they can do the job. Do not need very about level 4. So let's focus more on here. Alright, so basically we can start to run. First thing we have to do is make sure all the laser tile become a level 2. So they will be having a decent damage instead of level 1 that have no effect at all. Alright, so let's do this as well. And this one to be level 2 as well. That passed, that's why I waste a lot more mineral on the top that no benefit from early on. But let's go out and check my rally. So let's check the report that we didn't kill it, so it's a fail. No choice, because I just put it there with 10-minute rally. My rally is coming back, but it's no big deal basically, because it's just an additional event. So as long we are doing it, not really any way about talking doing it correctly or doing it wrongly, just doing the events. But I think now it's not a lot of people joining the event, so let's not focus too much on the event now. I think we still have time to do the T-Rex, about another day. So let's send our troops to gathering resources, and then we can continue to play the tower defense without interference. So let's change this one to gathering speed, this one to recruitment speed. Then we start to find some of our farm, gathering farm, just to find something together. Okay, so this one is good. So let's send good amount, about 50, yeah, something like that is enough. Only too many. And let's check what other resources that we need, and also those resources nearby. I think steel, this one is good, but I already have that. Then I will have, so I just send, yeah. Let's check what do we have on this side. Okay, this one is max, this one I can't get that. Okay, so basically I need to go in here and check again. Right, even though this is very far, but I have no choice to just send my troop there. Right, so I have 4 groups. Okay, as long as the job is done, it's not supposed to be worried about that. So let's focus on my tower defense, and we have a lot of C coin from our alliance members. So let's pass this 20 levels level. I believe I can do it. Just not going to waste a lot of resources on those top side when I not needed them. Basically, you can start to run it just to save a little bit time. This one can be level 2, this one can be level 2, this one can be level 2. Alright, so careful of top roads, because the enemies start to spawn on the top side. And start to build some rocket here just to make sure when here opening that we are preparing. But how can we pass? So that's how I always try to focus on the top, and the bottoms already have a lot of leaking. It's not good, I would say. So I think the game just now moving too quick, so I can't respond it on time. So that's why we have to be slow down on wave 3, so just to make sure we don't have a lot of mistake after that. So let's move this one to level 2, this one to level 2. Okay. This one has to be a level 3 to be more useful. And this one can be a level 3 as well. Alright, so let's slow it down just to make sure that we don't have a lot of mistake. Definitely we can defend this, not to worry about that. But now here it start to open, so let's build some laser here just to take out all those upside. But the bottom side is our main focus, so we have to put more mineral just to upgrade all the correct towers. So let's build some of the rockets here just to kill all those small guys. And upgrade them to a level 2 to have decent damage instead of let them have a level 1 that doesn't do a lot of things. Alright, so let's put one more laser here to become a level 2. And this slow tower have to be a level 2 to power more slow area and having more damages. And let's do our rocket tower to make them level 3 to have a decent kill power to kill all those small guys. And we have to focus on our laser gun just to make sure to kill all those big guys. So let's upgrade this one first. Yeah. Okay. So here start to have some dog and something to try to pass it over. Is very hard to kill them. So let's do all my tower to become level 3. So they will have a decent damage to kill all the middle ones. Also assist of the side. They can't really reach the side yet, but not to worry about that. So now things is very even now. So we need to start to upgrade all those level 3 to level 4. So we have so many small guys. Hopefully my laser gun is enough to kill all of them, but I think not enough because they already start to pass by. Okay, that's unfortunately. No idea how they pass. I think it's the middle side. So until the wave number 5, we'll put some of the rocket here make sure to kill all those the ones. Okay. Just take a look. I think I can put a rocket here and rocket here so that I can cover the both side. Yeah, I do not need to upgrade them separately. And here can be a laser, and the laser here. Because this one can be a laser, have to be a laser, and this one have to be a laser, and let's upgrade all those lasers just to cover. Alright, so now let's go. So we are not going to spend more on all the towers, but we're focused on the bottom side. Let's make sure all our towers on level 2 first. And even though we can start to make some of them to become level 3. Okay, still some of them pass through. Because I'm too quick and can't see what's happening, but I think that is a very good setup. Level 2. So we have rockets level 3 and rockets level 3. Okay, I think the rocket can be here, so the laser can be here. Okay, let's do this change. Rocket here and here, so I can cover the main road and the side road as well. So level 3, then the laser can be here, and here I can have one more laser. Then this one is slow towers, and this one is a rocket. This one is a rocket. This one is the slow towers. Laser, laser, laser all the way. Okay. So with all those are set up, so we can defend up to wave number 3. Then we have to slow down just to make sure we are not going to overspend. Okay, now still wave 2, no any real danger. This one can be level 2 as well, just to make sure I slow them down a little bit more. Give my laser gun to have more times to deal with all those zombie. Okay, I think this one can be a laser gun as well, because still coverage until the slow area. So we have to be more focusing on the bottom side. So we have a fast covering fire on the near the ending. With this one, so can cover another route as well, and also be a safety on this point. So we have some small one try to pass. I don't think they can pass. Somehow one pass. That is not a good sign. This one can leave it on level 1. This one is rocket, this one is rocket, this one is rocket. So I do not need to upgrade all of them first. So I can spend my mineral on the wise choice. This one can be level 3. Level 3, and then this one is level 2. This one have to be a level 2. This one is level 2. This one is level 2. This one have to be a level 3. And this one can be a level 3. So we have to put this one. Now this one another level 2. This one the slow towers. So now let's focus on upgrade all those defense on the bottom side first. So the top side also start to having something coming in. So we have to upgrade a little bit more. Now this side start coming in, so we need a rocket side here just to kill all those small guys. And we need all those lasers to be a level 3. Now we are defended until wave 4, until wave 5 should not be a problem. Here we need, I think the rocket here is doing the job, so I do not really need to upgrade too much. But basically we can try to upgrade this one to be a level 3, and this one to be a level 3, so we can kill all those small guys with the slow tower burn. And upgrade all of the laser gun to be a level 3, so they can be a very decent kill machines. So I think this one is level 1, we've upgraded to be a level 2, be a decent slow towers. You can see it's close the gap. This one also close the gap. This one have to be level 4 to close the gap. So let's do this to make it level 4. So we close the gap, become very slow, and also burn out all those small ones. So you can see our rocket towers are doing the job. Try to kill those small ones, and the laser gun is very focused on killing the big one. So the small one is our main problems just now, but now we're also seeing some of the big ones start to become our problems because spend more mineral on those killing small one. But at least the small one cannot pass. The big one also can take care by the laser guns. Some of the small ones try to pass, but I think they are very low now. At some point they still pass through. You can see. I'm not sure how to kill off them unless we have the best burn. Right, so let's restart it. So let's change some of the strategy. Let's do this one to become a level 5. So this is super decent to burn out anything try to pass through. This one just a level 1 can cover it up. Yeah, so maybe this one just a level 2, this one just a level 2. So everything come to here will die almost instantly. Then we have all those laser. We just abandon the rocket because we have this super charging tower just to kill anything try to pass through. And we have all those laser gun at level 2 and some of level 3. So let's do another slow tower here, so the whole street become very slow. At some point it's working, but might not working as well. You can see some of them try to pass already. Not sure is it a good choice or not. A little bit worried about that because when small ones try to pass, now the small one pass. That's why the slow towers can't do the job. We need the rocket tower to kill those small ones, not to let them pass. That's the main purpose of those rockets, I would say. So let's put the rocket here. Then I have one slow tower here, so this rocket can be very focused on killing all those small ones. Let's do the mirror here and here. Then yeah, something like that. Then we can do another one here. Rockets. So this one to level 3 until we have more fun. Then we upgrade it to level 4. And now just focus on the laser because the big boss is one of the problems that we have to fix. So now let's move it and we have more time to power up. Not sure we are doing better or not, but at least we are going with number 3. So let's slow it down. Let's upgrade some of my laser tower just to make sure we kill them. No, can't kill it. That's one of the problems that become very confused how to pass this level. I think the rocket here is good, but until level 4, 5. Okay, so let's let one tower stay there as level 5. And all the rockets stay on level 2 because we doesn't have enough fun to support it. This one I put laser because this one is overspent already. Alright, so let's move it on and start to build on the other side. Otherwise, the other side have 0 defense. I think we should be doing fine for before wave 4. So now let's slow it down and see what we can do. I think I still too slow. So now that that's what we need to think that time setup is very good until something else happening. Okay, so let's build this up. So I have to be a level 2. So this one can be a level 2 as well. Then this one, so we just build one rocket here to be a pacified job, just to kill any small one trying to come out. Then this side we have to kill all those small ones as well. Maybe I can just build one rocket here. We can build a slow here as well. And we can build 2 of the rocket here just to do the job. And can mirror the same thing here. Basically, we almost cover the whole area, so we have to very focus on the bottom side, not to let anything pass. So the main defense basically is the bottom side here, so let's make it very strong. So let's make all the laser guns on level 2 first, so they have decent damage and start to have some coverage on the other straight as well. Okay, so most of the streets start to opening. We have to upgrade all of them. We have a decent defense. So those small ones still pass at some point. Where are those small ones coming from? That's the question that I didn't see it. So this one can be level 2, this one, or we can put this one here, level 3, level 4, level 5. But still not benefit much because it's very expensive and not able to kill all those small creeps and the boss. So I think no choice, we have to do the rocket here and here. So both of them have to be a level 3, so I can do something like this. Yeah, so that one will do his job. I think it's more than enough to kill the big boss. So let's upgrade this one to, yeah, level 2 is enough. This one's level 2 is enough. So we can start to move a little bit to save time. So with 2 of the rocket towers, definitely we can defend that. Not to worry about that, but just try to upgrade all the laser gun. Okay, so we can start to build some of the rocket on this side as well. Alright, so we have some leak again because I moved too fast and I still have mineral that I didn't upgrade So as long as wave number 3, then I have to stop and just give myself a little bit more time to upgrade things. So not going to miss too much. I still believe these 2 rockets can supposed to be enough to kill all those small creeps. So maybe 1, 2, 3 I can build 3 rocket here, and 1 slow, and then here have another laser. Maybe this setup is good because I can kill the mid one and kill the bottom one. So let's do this one upgrade as well. So now I have a little bit overspent on those upside, so I have to upgrade on the bottom side. So let's do this one to a level 3. It's a decent upgrade that can cover the straight and the main road as well. Let's upgrade this one to level 3 so we have decent laser to cover the main roads. This one too. So now we need a slow tower here. So somehow we still have some small one, and I didn't slow down. So I think this slow tower is not needed because everything just passed through very quick. And this laser gun is not needed as well, so I have more fun to put on something else. And 2 rockets supposed to be enough because I can upgrade them to a level 4. For level 3, 2 rocket is enough, so just let it be. This one have to be a laser. This one laser 2, and this one to be a number 3. Then number 2, and then this one number 3. So let's do it another time. So let's make this one to number 3. I think we have a decent defense now. Let's slow it now. So we're not going to repeat the same mistake so many times. So this one's level 2. So now this one's laser, so this one the rocket. Okay. That's how we have some rocket here. We have to set another rocket here. Let's do a slow here, so we can set another rocket here. Another rocket here, just to make sure I kill all those small guys. Let's upgrade this one to level 3. Okay, we are on wave number 5. I think we are very decent to winning. So let's slow it down so we will be aware of the what's the problem. This guy walked through there. I'm not sure how they walked through, but this rocket gun there is very good because I'm trying to kill all those small creeps. So basically here I also need one rocket is enough, because here we having one rocket is enough. Alright, so let's do the restart. So basically we have enough fun to cowl up on the top side to have some rockets. So basically just one rocket here can focus on this main road. This one can be a laser. Alright, so this time I think I'll be doing another better job. Okay, I think I'm doing quite a good job now. Alright, so let's slow it down since now it's away from the tree. As long as we kill all those small creeps, we are fine. Some of the big creep try to pass, some of those dog they try to pass. I have nothing to kill those dog. That's too bad. So I put something here. Should be up with something here more just to kill all those dog. Alright, so let's do one more times. So I think somehow I need it to be a level 3 to be a decent one. So let's do something like this. At least I have very decent slow and some of damage from those slow towers. And this one is level 3 is enough, so do not need to be overspend there. This one's tower 2 this one can be tower 3. This one is tower 2, this one is tower 3, and tower 2, and this one tower 3. Tower 1, tower 1, and then this one have to be a tower 3. Make sure all the tower 2 first. Right. And make sure they are tower 3 now. Right, let's slow it down. So the dog is all the way from the first door, but I think now I can cowl up. Yeah. So no big deal there. So the final door opening, so we have a slow tower here, and then a rocket here just to cowl up this door. We need a level 3 rocket to have a decent damage. And this slow tower at least need a level 2. Okay, and start to do some of the laser gun here, so we can spread up the pressure. I believe the top side can't afford 2 rocket towers, so just build one on the middle side. supposed to be enough. Because build 2 rockets is a little bit expensive. Let's do that now. So it's a level 3 rocket, but you can see it still do some damage until they are walk to these slow towers. So I think now it's quite good. So let's I think the slow towers not very benefits at this point. So let's upgrade all those laser gun. It's the main killer. So you can see how the rockets alone can start to kill some of the small creeps. At least reduce some of the pressure from the bottom side. I think having 2 rockets is much more better, but I just can't afford that expensive things now. So a lot of small guys try to pass. That's very scary, I would say. Yeah, it's not enough to kill all those small guys, maybe. Or maybe not. Just too many small guys passing through. I think here we really need 2 rockets. So that I can finish the job. One just unable to finish the job. But it's very hard to tell. I think something like combo of rocket here and here is good enough. Just on the rocket on the top side here is a little bit waste. So let's do level 4, level 4.